The natural disasters of North and Central Americas, a land of geological and meteorological extremes. Hey everyone, have you ever wondered why North America experiences such a wide range of natural disasters, from powerful earthquakes and towering volcanoes to fierce hurricanes and tornadoes? Today we're diving into the natural conditions and social environments that make this continent both fascinating and sometimes dangerous. Let's explore what makes North America unique when it comes to natural disasters and how these events impact the lives of millions. North America sits on the edge of the Pacific Ring of Fire, a major area in the Pacific Ocean where many earthquakes and volcanic eruptions occur. This ring stretches from the Aleutian Islands in Alaska, along the western coast of North America, down through Central America, and even arcs into the Caribbean. The most seismically active regions within this belt are Mexico, Central America, and the Aleutian Islands. One of the most famous geological features here is the San Andreas Fault in California. This massive fault line runs about 1,300 kilometers, 800 miles, from the southern tip of the California Peninsula northwards to just below the Canadian border. It's a transform fault, meaning the Pacific Plate and the North American Plate slide past each other horizontally. This movement is responsible for some of the most significant earthquakes in U.S. history, including the devastating 1906 San Francisco earthquake. Volcanoes are another key feature of North America's landscape. The Pacific Northwest is dotted with active volcanoes, including the famous Mount St. Helens, which erupted catastrophically in 1980. Alaska boasts around 50 active volcanoes, while Mexico and Central America have about 60 each. These volcanic regions are part of why the western part of the continent is so geologically active. In addition to these, the Rocky Mountains house Yellowstone National Park, which sits atop a supervolcano. Yellowstone has had some of the largest volcanic eruptions in Earth's history, and scientists continue to monitor it closely because another major eruption could have global consequences. North America also faces a variety of weather-related natural disasters. Hurricanes. Forming in the warm waters of the Atlantic and the Gulf of Mexico, hurricanes can bring devastating winds and flooding. Notable storms like Hurricane Katrina in 2005 caused massive destruction, especially in New Orleans, leading to over 1,800 deaths and billions of dollars in damage. These storms not only affect the coastal regions, but can also have long-lasting social and economic impacts on communities. Tornadoes. The United States experiences more tornadoes than any other country, especially in the Central Plains, often referred to as Tornado Alley. On average, about 1,000 tornadoes occur each year in the U.S., with around 200 of them being particularly strong. The 1974 super outbreak saw 148 tornadoes in just a couple of days, and the 2011 super outbreak also saw a total of 367 tornadoes, highlighting the sheer power and frequency of these storms. Advances in detection and warning systems have significantly reduced fatalities, but tornadoes remain a constant threat. Floods. Massive river systems like the Mississippi can overflow, causing widespread flooding. The Great Mississippi Flood of 1993, for example, inundated over 25,000 square kilometers, resulting in $15 billion in damages and dozens of deaths. Flash floods, especially in the Rocky Mountain regions, can occur rapidly and with little warning, leading to significant loss of life and property. Earthquakes are a constant reminder of the dynamic nature of our planet. While large quakes are most common along the Ring of Fire, the U.S. also experiences significant seismic activity on the East Coast, albeit less frequently. The 2011 Virginia earthquake, with a magnitude of 5.8, was felt over a large area and caused minor damage far from the epicenter, reminding us that earthquakes aren't confined to the West. Volcanic eruptions in North America can range from explosive to effusive. The 1912 eruption of the Katmai volcano in Alaska was one of the largest in recorded history, ejecting 30 cubic kilometers of volcanic material. More recently, the 2023 eruption of the Popocatépetl volcano in Mexico has reminded us that active volcanoes continue to pose risks to nearby populations. North America's diverse climates and geological settings mean that communities must be prepared for a wide range of natural disasters. From building earthquake-resistant structures in California to having effective hurricane evacuation plans in the Gulf Coast, preparedness is key to minimizing loss of life and property. Moreover, social and economic factors play a significant role in how disasters impact communities. Low-income areas, particularly in Central America and the Caribbean, often face greater challenges in recovery due to limited resources and infrastructure. Understanding the natural disasters that can occur in North America helps us appreciate the power of nature and the importance of preparedness. Whether it's an earthquake shaking the West Coast, a hurricane hitting the Gulf, or a tornado sweeping through the plains, these events shape the landscape and the lives of those who live there. By staying informed and prepared, we can better protect ourselves and our communities from the forces of nature. So next time you hear about a natural disaster, remember the incredible geological and meteorological processes at work, and think about how we can work together to stay safe and resilient. That's all for today's Disasters Adventure. Stay informed, stay prepared, and keep wondering about our amazing planet.